Biafra, Afro, BFR, Raffle Jingo, my people, follow who no road. His Excellency Simon Ekpanjoku, na him they carry us enter Biafra. He they play the show, no be lie. The good guy, Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government, in exile, went there for Obodo Yibo, Finland. With him government, na him they do the wonder. Say make you join, follow up, he go sweet you for body. Freedom today, better for you and your picking them. I dey tell you, he can still bring ogbonge raffle draw with big money when you go win. I dey tell you, no be lie. Starting from on the 29th of November, go reach December 3rd. Now this thing they happen 2024. I make I shock you. The money, it makes sense well. $20, and total winning prize $10,000. A first prize $5,000, third prize $2,000. BFR, no sit down, no sit down look na dog name. They want from here gather money to build Biafra where you they cry for sins. You go also win too, no play. Biafra, Afro, BFR, Raffle Jingo, my people, follow who no road. His Excellency Simon Ekpanjoku, na him they carry us enter Biafra. He they play the show, no be lie. The good guy, Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government, in exile, went there for Obodo Yibo, Finland. With him government, na him they do the wonder. Say make you join, follow up, he go sweet you for body. Freedom today, better for you and your picking them. I dey tell you, he can still bring ogbonge raffle draw with big money when you go win. I dey tell you, no be lie. Starting from on the 29th of November, go reach December 3rd. Now this thing they happen 2024. I make I shock you. The money, it makes sense well. $20, and total winning prize $10,000. A first prize $5,000, third prize $2,000. BFR, no sit down, no sit down look na dog name. They want from here gather money to build Biafra where you they cry for sins. You go also win too, no play. Biafra, Afro, BFR, Raffle Jingo, my people, follow who no road. His Excellency Simon Ekpanjoku, na him they carry us enter Biafra. He they play the show, no be lie. The good guy, Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government, in exile, went there for Obodo Yibo, Finland. With him government, na him they do the wonder. Say make you join, follow up, he go sweet you for body. Freedom today, better for you and your picking them. I dey tell you, he can still bring ogbonge raffle draw with big money when you go win. I dey tell you, no be lie. Starting from on the 29th of November, go reach December 3rd. Now this thing they happen 2024. I make I shock you. The money, it makes sense well. $20, and total winning prize $10,000. A first prize $5,000, third prize $2,000. BFR, no sit down, no sit down look na dog name. They want from here gather money to build Biafra where you they cry for sins. You go also win too, no play. Biafra, Afro, BFR, Raffle Jingo, my people, follow who no road. His Excellency Simon Ekpanjoku, na him they carry us enter Biafra. He they play the show, no be lie. The good guy, Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government, in exile, went there for Obodo Yibo, Finland. With him government, na him they do the wonder. Say make you join, follow up, he go sweet you for body. Freedom today, better for you and your picking them. I dey tell you, e come still bring ogbonge raffle draw with big money when you go win. I dey tell you, no be lie. Starting from on the 29th of November go reach December 3rd, na this thing dey happen 2024. I make I shock you, the money e make sense well. $20 and total winning prize $10,000. First prize $5,000, third prize $2,000. BFR, no sit down, no sit down look na dog name. They want from here gather money to build Biafra where you dey cry for sins. You go also win too, no play. Biafra, BFR, Raffle Jingo, my people, follow who no road. His Excellency Simon Ekpa na him dey carry us enter Biafra. He dey play the show, no be lie. The good guy, Prime Minister of Biafra Republic Government, in exile, when dey for Obodo Yibo, Finland, with him government, na him dey do the wonder. Say make you join, follow up, he go sweet you for body. Freedom today, better for you and your pikin dem. I dey tell you, e come still bring ogbonge raffle draw with big money when you go win. I dey tell you, no be lie. Starting from on the 29th of November go reach December 3rd, na this thing dey happen 2024. I make I shock you, the money e make sense well. $20 and total winning prize $10,000. First prize $5,000, third prize $2,000. BFR, no sit down, no sit down look na dog name. They want from here gather money to build Biafra where you dey cry for sins. You go also win too, no play. Biafra, BFR, Raffle Jingo, my people, follow who no road. His Excellency Simon Ekpa na him dey carry us enter Biafra. He dey play the show, no be lie. The good guy, Prime Minister of Biafra Republic Government, in exile, when dey for Obodo Yibo, Finland, with him government, na him dey do the wonder. Say make you join, follow up, he go sweet you for body. Freedom today, better for you and your pikin dem. I dey tell you, e come still bring ogbonge raffle draw with big money when you go win. I dey tell you, no be lie. Starting from on the 29th of November go reach December 3rd, na this thing dey happen 2024. I make I shock you, the money e make sense well. $20 and total winning prize $10,000. First prize $5,000, third prize $2,000. BFR, no sit down, no sit down look na dog name. They want from here gather money to build Biafra where you dey cry for sins. You go also win too, no play. Biafra, BFR, Raffle Jingo, my people, follow who no road. His Excellency Simon Ekpa na him dey carry us enter Biafra. He dey play the show, no be lie. The good guy, Prime Minister of Biafra Republic Government, in exile, when dey for Obodo Yibo, Finland, with him government, na him dey do the wonder. Say make you join, follow up, he go sweet you for body. Freedom today, better for you and your pikin dem. I dey tell you, e come still bring ogbonge raffle draw with big money when you go win. I dey tell you, no be lie. Starting from on the 29th of November go reach December 3rd, na this thing dey happen 2024. I make I shock you, the money e make sense well. $20 and total winning prize $10,000. First prize $5,000, third prize $2,000. BFR, no sit down, no sit down look na dog name. They want from here gather money to build Biafra where you dey cry for sins. You go also win too, no play. Biafra, BFR, Raffle Jingo, my people, follow who no road. His Excellency Simon Ekpa na him dey carry us enter Biafra. He dey play the show, no be lie. The good guy, Prime Minister of the Republic government, in exile, when they for Obodo Yibo, Finland, with him government, na him they do the wonder. Say make you join, follow up, he go sweet you for body. Freedom today, better for you and your pikin them. I dey tell you, he can still bring ogbonge raffle draw with big money when you go win. I dey tell you, no be lie. Starting from on the 29th of November, go reach December 3rd. 9 days thing dey happen 2024. And make I shock you, the money, it makes sense well. $20 and total winning prize $10,000. A first prize $5,000, third prize $2,000. BFR, no sit down, no sit down look na dog name. They want from here gather money to build Biafra where you they cry for sins. You go also win too, no play. Biafra, BFR, Raffle Jingo, my people, follow who no road. His Excellency Simon Ekpa na him they carry us enter Biafra. He they play the show, no be lie. The good guy, Prime Minister of the Republic government, in exile, when they for Obodo Yibo, Finland, with him government, na him they do the wonder. Say make you join, follow up, he go sweet you for body. Freedom today, better for you and your pikin them. I dey tell you, he can still bring ogbonge raffle draw with big money when you go win. I dey tell you, no be lie. Starting from on the 29th of November, go reach December 3rd. 9 days thing dey happen 2024. And make I shock you, the money, it makes sense well. $20 and total winning prize $10,000. A first prize $5,000, third prize $2,000. BFR, no sit down, no sit down look na dog name. They want from here gather money to build Biafra where you they cry for sins. You go also win too, no play. Biafra, BFR, Raffle Jingo, my people, follow who no road. His Excellency Simon Ekpa na him they carry us enter Biafra. He they play the show, no be lie. The good guy, Prime Minister of the Republic government, in exile, when they for Obodo Yibo, Finland, with him government, na him they do the wonder. Say make you join, follow up, he go sweet you for body. Freedom today.
Simon Ekpa, and what has been the rule so far of the various state governments? They can't continue to have security votes, sit down, come to Abuja every month and go back home and obey Simon Ekpa. And then they tell their family not to go to work. And they move around, like you said, burning police stations from one police station to the other. This must stop. Nigeria is not a banana republic. It's not something we can gloss over. We must bring it to an end.
Solution. Serious solution, not group of hoodlums. These are group of tabals. Or may I call it group that are obedient to Biafra. They have their heads in every state in the southeast and they are functioning. They live in the bushes there. So I want to submit here, please, the matter should be taken more serious than is being presented in this House chamber. It has defied the solution of the state governors. Let the federal government intervene. I so submit.
You may not know the day that Simon Ekpa has given instruction that nobody should go out. That's why we are spending time to discuss this issue. It's a very serious issue. But the primary purpose of government is to protect the lives and also cater for the welfare of citizens. In the southeast, if this situation is allowed to linger, the welfare of the citizens are already been affected and their lives are not safe. One of my senators from my community in IKOM sent his chief of staff to go to Anambra State. He did not know that that was the sit-at-home day. The chief of staff was killed, and about 4 people in his comfort were murdered. So it is not something that is affecting only the Southeast. It's affecting the whole Nigeria. Because people go for marriages, they go for functions, and even transporters and commuters who are also in danger, because you may not know the day that Simon Egba has given instruction that nobody should go out. That's why we are spending time to discuss this issue. It's a very serious issue. The economy of the Southeast used to benefit the economy of the South-South, and vice versa. Travel all the way from Lagos to buy things in Onitsha and to also buy things in Aba, but those things are being disrupted. So it's a national, it's almost become a menace. That's why the Senate is wasting time to discuss it. We want to find solutions. As the Senate President, the first question I asked, which I asked of the various state governments, they can't continue to have security votes sit down, come to Abuja every month and go back home and obey Simon Egba, and then don't go to work. They tell not to go to work, and they move around, like you said, burning police from one police station to the other. This must stop. Nigeria is not a banana republic. I want us to provide solutions in this motion, practical solutions, and then our committee on legislative compliance will also go ahead after we have communicated our decisions here to find out the compliance, to find out what the security agencies are being. The communities must be brought in. The local governments come in. The state governments must also come in. We must also stakeholder summit on security in the entirety of the South and invite who are also affected to be there. It's not something we can gloss over. We must bring it to an end.
Solution. Serious solution, not group of hoodlums. These are group of cabals or group that are within to some Eba. They have their heads in it in the south, and they are functioning. They live in the bushes there. So I want to submit here, please, the matter should be taken more serious than is being presented in this House chamber. As the fact of the state governors, let the federal government intervene. I saw some.
My own brother for Ebo said, we read these things on a daily basis. But the primary purpose of government is to protect the lives and also cater for the welfare of citizens. In the Southeast, if this situation is allowed to linger, the welfare of the citizens are not safe. One of my senators from my community in IKOM sent his chief of staff that was the sit
Biafrans must rise up. The armed forces are not neutral. They collude. They collude. They collude with the armed bandits. They kill people, kill Nigerians. They facilitate their movements. They cover them. If you are depending on the armed forces to stop the killings, you will all die one by one.
Greetings, 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 greetings to all Biafrans and lovers of freedom all over the globe. Greetings, greetings, greetings. I salute the entire government of the Prime Minister. I salute the entire Biafran people, and I salute the Biafra Defense Forces. I salute our eternal leader, our supreme leader, a former president of Biafra, all the heroes and heroines that have fought the path of Biafra. I salute all of you and I give you kudos for doing what you've done, because it's not an easy thing to do. There is crime upon crime upon crime committed by the Nigerian terrorist government on a daily basis against the indigenous people. And that is why we implore all Biafrans not to relent in making sure you continue to push out the atrocities of the Nigerian government to the media, to the international community, and to every sector that you can. Because these are the things that need to be out there. Yes, these are the things that need to be out there. Let everyone know, let them hear. With the efforts and whatever you're doing and pushing out will help to let the world see and understand and know that all that the Biafran government are doing and saying are nothing but the only truth. That is why in everything you see that has to do with the violations of human rights committed by the Nigerian terrorist government against humanity, please bring them up and let it be in the media space. Let everyone see it and hear about it. You see, children that had to protest because they were hungry, because their parents cannot send them to school, because their parents were slaughtered and massacred by the terrorists that are groomed and paid and taken care of by the federal government of Nigeria, these same children were now arrested, locked up, they have not been fed, and they don't have medical treatment, and they don't have attention that minors should have had. These are minors under age 12 downward. These are people that the Nigerian terrorist government of Tinubu arrested and locked up. Children. When you see this thing that they say NSAS protesters, when you see they say end bad governance protesters, these are not adult protesters. These are children that we are talking about. That is why you must listen very well to what we are saying here. The picture you see on the screen or the news you see on the screen is not talking about adults. This news is talking about little children. Here we go. These are little children of age 12. These are minors. Minors, not adults. What is their crime? Their crime is that their parents were massacred and slaughtered by the terrorists, which the federal government of Nigeria sponsored. And then these children now come out to the streets to protest just like you and I and our brothers and sisters had been protesting in the streets of Nigeria before and all over the world. When we protested in Bo, when we were just there singing, we were not even going about disturbing other people. We were doing it in Bo. We were doing it in a place, not moving about. What happened? They opened fire on you wherever you hear Biafra, wherever you hear Biafra flag or Biafra freedom. They open fire on you. The same thing that they did to the Legi toll gate or the NSAS massacre of the youth, while the youth were waving Nigerian flag. This time they were not waving American flag. They were not waving Biafran flag. They were not waving Fulani flag. They were not waving Boko Haram flag. They were not waving Russian flag. This time they were waving Nigerian flags. And then what happened? Nigerian terrorist governments under Buhari, controlled and supervised by Tinubu and the Kabas, they ordered the genocide of those youth. Up till today, justice have not been given to any of the family members which they have slaughtered their children. In 2024 and 2023, you saw people started protesting again. And these children that you have seen here are the children that were arrested by Nigerian terrorist government, locked up in prison. Minors. These children have been in prison for months now. These are the children that paid the price of the protest that was done and organized by the End Bad Governance conveners, which Showore was the leader. And these are the youth, let me not say youth, these are the children that were arrested by the Nigerian terrorist government and then locked up. Minors. Then, that wasn't enough that they arrested these children and then locked them up. After many months that they have been incarcerated and then they have now been brought to court, what do you now see now? What you now see now is that these children are now charged over how much to be bailed.
Mr. President, the Senate is worried that if the activities of Simon Ekpa, who is issuing the illegal sit-at-home order, is not checked, he may succeed in corrupting the minds of Nigerian youths and turning them against the government of Nigeria. Accordingly, the Senate resolved to condemn the sit-at-home in totality, as well as the nefarious activities of Simon Ekpa, who is the gang leader.
Point of order, the leader of the Senate.
Mr. President, the Senate is worried that if the activities of Simon Ekpa, who is issuing the illegal sit-at-home order, is not checked, he may succeed in corrupting the minds of Nigerian youths and turning them against the government of Nigeria. Accordingly, the Senate resolved to condemn the sit-at-home in totality, as well as the nefarious activities of Simon Ekpa, who is the gang leader.
Point of order, the leader of the Senate.
Mr. President, the Senate is worried that if the activities of Simon Ekpa, who is issuing the illegal sit-at-home order, is not checked, he may succeed in corrupting the minds of Nigerian youths and turning them against the government of Nigeria. Accordingly, the Senate resolved to condemn the sit-at-home in totality, as well as the nefarious activities of Simon Ekpa, who is the gang leader.
Point of order, the leader of the Senate.
Mr. President, the Senate is worried that if the activities of Simon Ekpa, who is issuing the illegal sit-at-home order is not checked, he may succeed in corrupting the minds of Nigerian youths and turning them against the government of Nigeria. Accordingly, the Senate resolved to condemn the sit-at-home in totality, as well as the nefarious activities of Simon Ekpa, who is the gang leader.
Point of order, the leader of the Senate.
Mr. President, the Senate is worried that if the activities of Simon Ekpa, who is issuing the illegal sit-at-home order, is not checked, he may succeed in corrupting the minds of Nigerian youths and turning them against the government of Nigeria. Accordingly, the Senate resolved to condemn the sit-at-home in totality, as well as the nefarious activities of Simon Ekpa, who is the gang leader.
Point of order, the leader of the Senate.
Mr. President, the Senate is worried that if the activities of Simon Ekpa, who is issuing the illegal sit-at-home order, is not checked, he may succeed in corrupting the minds of Nigerian youths and turning them against the government of Nigeria. Accordingly, the Senate resolved to condemn the sit-at-home.
Now, what is the only problem of the senators in the Senate chamber? The only problem of the senators in the Senate chamber is to look for the Prime Minister of the Biafran government, to look for a way to stop him so that what they have done to these children here can be done to the Biafran children, so that there will be nobody to speak for the Biafran children, and then they can do same in like manner to the children of Biafra. You see, when you are actually standing on the way of the Usman Dan Fodio jihadist invasion conquest agenda of one Nigeria, they will look for you and do everything possible to bring you down. Because the primary objective of one Nigeria is to see that Christians, Jews, and every other traditional religions that worship other thing than the jihadist conquest agenda are wiped out. So when they wipe you out, and then they will Islamize everybody, Islamic jihad will be fully implemented, and then they will be happy. So the lawmakers of one Nigeria, the senators and the House of Assembly or Reps members, they enacted a law that makes the Nigerian government through their court to impound everything that is breathing, that will come out and say, you are doing evil, you kill my mother, you kill my father, you kill my sister, you kill my siblings. What this very government is doing is to see that they cut your head off. So they'll give power of autonomy to the court. When you saw that the court was telling DSS they are going to drag them to prison if they don't obey court order, it is foul. It's like somebody decamping from PDP to go to APC. It's like somebody leaving Labour Party to go to APC. It's like somebody leaving NMPC to go to APC. Leaving any of the parties that you have in Nigeria to go to another one, as far as you are serving one Nigerian mandate, it is one and the same thing. Nothing is different. Nothing peculiar, because you are actually making sure that the Usman Dan Fodio conquest agenda of jihad must come to be. That is what one Nigeria is working to uphold. So the lawmakers that you hear them make noise, the very first video I played of the Senate President and all the lawmakers there, all of them were still shouting about Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa. They say Simon Ekpa Biafran government has made the existence of the governors senators, ministers, every political class to become useless in Biafra territory. And this will continue because we will not fold our arms to watch and see that what you have done to these children in the Far North is done to the Biafran children. No, it cannot happen. This can only happen in the Far North. They say these children are children that carried Russian flags. They carried Russian flag, oh, they protested, oh, they came out and then they spoke against one Nigerian terrorist. Is that a crime for children to come out and then speak and ask you why you allowed their parent to be slaughtered by Fulani terrorists? What are you supposed to have done? When children in America comes out to complain, when they write petitions to their government or they meet their MPs or they meet their county heads, what they do is that they give them audience. They listen to them. They hear what they are saying when people are protesting. They work out modalities to see that they mitigate the issues that the people or the citizenry are raising, not that you go and tell the police, open fire on them. The actual reason why they did not kill these children is because they are children like this. If they were adults, they would have killed all of them like they used to kill. So they now said, arrest all of them, go and lock them up. How can you arrest minors of 12, 10, 11, and lock them up? Mind you, they killed some of these children during this protest, this end bad governance protest. They killed some of these children. And these are the leftovers that they did not kill and they locked them up. This is crime against humanity that you must push out to the entire world to see that Nigeria is a cage of violation. Nigeria is an entity that destroys the real essence of democracy and the real essence of humanity. That Nigeria is not supposed to exist. That this is the reason why the Prime Minister, the Biafran government, the Biafran people have taken it upon themselves to create modalities and ways and manners of destroying Nigeria so that we can be alive. Yes. The fight against the Nigerian terrorist government is about our existence, our survival. If we keep quiet and allow what is happening to prevail, you will see that you will sleep and wake up. You will not see your children tomorrow. Imagine that your children were taken away from you because they opened their mouth to speak. They asked for a redress. They came to protest and said, my father used to buy bag of rice, 50,000 naira before. Before it used to be 25,000 naira, before it used to be 10,000 naira, before it used to be 6,000 naira, but now it is gone so high.
President, the Senate is worried that if the activities of Simon Ekpa, who is issuing the illegal sit-at-home order, is not checked, he may succeed in corrupting the minds of Nigerian youths and turning them against the government of Nigeria. Accordingly, the Senate resolved to condemn the sit-at-home in totality, as well as the nefarious activities of Simon Ekpa, who is the gang leader.
Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa. I don't know if it is Simon Ekpa that has made rice to be 200 and something thousand naira a bag, 150,000 naira a bag, 160 something thousand naira a bag. I don't know if it is Simon Ekpa that have done this. That the Senate, instead of going to go and look for the real terrorists that be, mind you, Commodore Kunle had told you that the people whose hands are in the Islamic and jihadist invasion plan conquest of one Nigeria, that all of them are in power. And he couldn't mention their names then because he was still so much in pari passu with them. So mentioning their names would have been like, hey, hitting a very hard rock. So when you listen to them speak from the National Assembly and the State House, you will see every evidences of what had been said before now for you to see and understand. I don't know if it is Prime Minister Simon Ekpa that is making the price of rice to become 200,000 naira. Children that came out to the street to protest and say, we are hungry, we are dying of hunger. Now they say they are giving them 10 million naira as bail condition. Where do you expect a child that could not feed, who came out to cry of hunger? This is the reason why you have to destroy Nigeria. Yes. This is the reason why you must destroy Nigeria if all of you must be alive. For all those Umokoko that comes out to the media to be shouting Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa, IPOB, 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 Biafra government is your problem. Biafra Liberation Army is your problem. Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa. I wonder what is actually controlling your brain cells if it is totally knocked. You are hungry, and then you come out to protest and say you are hungry, that the price of food and commodities have heightened to the point that your parents cannot afford it, which will lead to criminality, kidnapping, terrorism, stealing, and robbery of high standard. Because when the system is not working, people will become devil's workshop. Hungry man will always be thinking of something evil to do. But if there is something creative, something occupying, something to keep you busy, something to make something to work out for you, you will not see criminals. If there are job opportunities and people are okay working, they break, this person come out, go work, this person come out, go work, go and do what they have to do, and then make ends meet, is able to take care of the family. You will not see issues of, say, somebody is going to plan how to kidnap another person. That is why we've been saying that a time is coming when all the rich politicians will have no way to run to, because these poor people that they have caged and made to become their slaves, these poor people will come out one day to come and turn all of them to food. Yes, they will come out and then turn all of them to food. When I mean turn all of them to food, this brutal revolution that people are looking for is coming, and it's going to happen in a simultaneous manner, and it will become something very, very contagious, that when it starts in Abuja, the contagiousness will now move and transcend into someone in Lagos. Someone in Lagos will also feel it and then transcend. It will be like a virus moving to now get to Niger, to now get to Benue, now get to Sokoto, Borno. I think so. Could now say the youth are stupid, the youth are useless. They are useless, but it will get to the point that their uselessness, they cannot control it again. They will do something that people did not expect. All the rich men, the rich politicians collecting the money, bulking it, taking their children abroad. The time is coming that the poor ones will start to feed fat on you. They will be eating you. They will be eating you like the rice that you people have made the price to become 170,000 naira a bag of rice. So children now that are hungry, that their parents cannot feed them, which many of their parents have already been slaughtered and massacred, and their homes have been desolated by the Fulani terrorists in the far north. They heated the street to come and air their voices, to come and express their hunger, to come and express their pain, to come and cry out to the country, to the people that are leading them, and say, this is not what we expected. We are dying. Our parents have been slaughtered already. Fulani terrorists have taken over our lands, and then yet we are on the verge of being totally destroyed. They came to the street. They now demonstrated. Children, minors, they arrested all of them and then locked them up. That wasn't so enough. The worst you guys could do was to come and place 10 million naira bail condition on these children each. If these children had 1,000 naira, will they come out to the street to come and protest? If they had 500 naira that they can use to buy gari to soak for 1 week, will they come out to come and protest? What kind of tyrannic government is this? And everybody are looking. And when you listen to the lawmakers, what they are shouting here is Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa. I thank God for giving us Simon Ekpa, yes, because Simon Ekpa has actually become the end to one Nigeria. Yes, I will be your end. That was what he said. Has he not become their end? He has become their end. Nigerian terrorist government needs somebody as brutal as the prime minister. Someone that could be able to hold them on their balls, and then they will feel the pain and then they will lament. Oh, Simon Ekpa should have sat down, allowed the same level of genocide and massacre and slaughter being leveled on the people of the North and Benue and Middle Beltans, even the Yorubas, the Afonjas that have been sponsored, who have become existential betrayal from time immemorial to the Biafran people. They are slaughtered on a daily basis. Their leaders was telling us already that over 29,000, 29, it did not say 29 of people, or 219, or 2,090 something. It said 29,000. 29,000 have been slaughtered by Fulani terrorists already, while some of you morons are there in the media shouting Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa. You expect Simon Ekpa to be part and parcel of this kind of mess that is here, where children can never have a voice again.
I have not just I will, I have become your last bus stop. And said it from the beginning till now. I will be your end until Biafra come. Ichigo munu bachiken. Munyo ni te. Ana me see you there. Unu ga no gbe there aso to Biafra come.
And without him becoming the end to one Nigeria, the genocide, the massacre that you see happening in all these far places would have been happening in Biafra land. Let me get something else to bring to the screen. It's so pathetic that children children are the ones. Children are the ones that has been charged to court. Children has been charged to court. Children have been charged to court. Children have been charged to court to pay 10 million naira each because they protest against hunger of Tinubu. This is the kind of country you people are shouting, I am a Nigerian. I am a Nigerian. Go on.
It's not about ransom. They just want to pass a message. We can come in. We can do what we need to do. And there are some hardliners in this government that are sponsoring this kind of narratives. They just want to show that they can Islamize this country. They think about Taliban. They think about the Mujahideens. And they want to replicate it in this country. And they don't care what happened. They simply don't care. As long as at the end of the day, there's Sharia and there is whatever thing they have in their head and they want to achieve. So these people that are sending messages are sponsored by Nigerians. You remember this Boko Haram issue started since 2012. Yeah. And I was in the military intelligence that time. We arrested those people. It is my organization that actually conducts interrogation and interview. And they mention names. I mean, I can't come on air and start mentioning names of people that are presently in government now that I know. Presently in government. That the boys that we arrested mentioned. Some of them are governors now. Some of them are in the Senate. Some of them are in Aso Rock. The intention is to Islamize Nigeria and practice Sharia. And it doesn't matter if some people die. It doesn't matter if you're embarrassed. It doesn't matter if our economy has generated. Look at the interest rate. Look at the inflation rate. Look at the debt profile of Nigeria. They don't care. As long as at the end, the Quran is at the sea. So some people in this country have this mindset. And we must tell the truth. If you tell the truth, you die. If you don't tell it, you die. Some people have this mindset to Islamize the nation. And they're in the government. And people know them. The DSS know them. The NIA know them. The DIA knows them. You can't succeed without an inside person. And this attack you saw has insiders collaboration.
No, the problem of this one is Simon Ekpa. They are not concerned about the terrorists that Kunle is talking about, or whoever is behind the terrorism, or whoever is planning another invasion, or whoever is about to kill other people. They are not concerned about going to look for the Fulani and Boko Haram terrorists. The only concern is Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa is the only antidote that has come to destroy the poison which Nigeria planted. And so they cannot take it easy. They are crying in and out, and they want to see that Simon Ekpa is eliminated. Like I played the video before, Simon Ekpa has come to be the end of one Nigeria. And they have seen it and felt it and understand it. That is why they cannot sleep without shouting the name of Simon Ekpa. There is a video where Nigerian terrorist police killed one priest. And then this priest was telling them he is going to his father's burial, or that he heard that the father is dead, so he's rushing down to go and see the father's body. They dragged this man into the car. They suffocated the man. After they finished that, they now transfer the claim that this man was killed by innocent people, passengers and drivers that stood to speak against the police. This is why you will hear them speak and be shouting the name of Simon Ekpa like this. That is why they cannot breathe, because with Simon Ekpa, he is there to make sure he cut their tails and cut their legs and then reduce them to nothing. He legitimized the existence of these their Islamic jihadist conquest. These their terrorist camps called police, Air Force, Navy, Army, and whatever. So they can't withstand it because Simon Ekpa has come to be their end. He has reduced them to nothing. You know, the thing that's with me when Akpabio say, we can't continue like this. You come to Abuja, you come to the Senate, you come and garner vote, you go back and then you collect salary every month. And then, yet, you go back to go and sit down in your house and obey Simon Ekpa. What has been the role of the various state governments in all the states? Their role in Biafra land state has been to do what? To create a counter Biafra group, a counter Biafra terrorist group that they will now use to come and kill Biafran people and to impersonate the Biafran people and to kill them because of the fact that they have a reason to speak Biafra. That is why when we were in Bo, they killed us. When Trump won election and Biafrans in Rivers were jubilating in the street, they killed. When we were in Emene, they killed. In Onitsha, they killed. in Izombe. They kill, they burn communities, they destroy. They set up a Bube Agu. Bube Agu was set up primarily to come and kill Biafrans. Why? Because of speaking Biafra. So the federal government used these slave boys called the governors of the East. That has been the role. So if Akpabio is still asking himself, what has been the role? What has been the role? What has been the role? Please, somebody should tell Akpabio that the role of the state governors of the East were for them to create a Bubagu to use and kill Biafrans, because Biafrans are talking Biafra restoration. And little did you know that God will bring out Simon Ekpa as the Prime Minister of the Biafran people to cut off the tails of all these terrorist enablers that we have. Today, Biafra has become a national discourse in the National Assembly. You people will discuss Biafra in Nigeria. You people will discuss Biafra in America. You people will discuss Biafra in UK. You will discuss Biafra in UN. You will discuss Biafra in EU. You will discuss Biafra in OA. You will discuss Biafra in Russia. You will discuss Biafra now globally without us paying you a dime. For you to see the National Assembly, the lawmakers' chambers of Nigeria alone, to sit down to discuss Biafra, you should understand that we have caught them on their blockers. The Simon Ekpa that they are shouting his name here, left, right, center. He has done what others that have been in the Biafran government for over 15 years could not do. Okay? So now, what next? After they finish ranting. After they finish ranting here, what next? After they finish ranting here, what happens is that they will still go and sit at home. That is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said. He said, after you finish ranting on the media, you will still go and sit at home and observe, sit at home and obey the sit at home. This time, they are not just going to go and obey the sit at home. This time, they are going to go and obey the Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa. That is how it is happening now. This time, you don't obey sit at home, but you are obeying Simon Ekpa. Please let me get Akpabio. Let me get Akpabio, because the thing is sweet for Akpabio mouth. When Akpabio is telling you that you can't continue like this. You can't come to the Senate, you collect vote, you collect salary, you collect this, you collect that, and then you go back to go and obey Simon Ekpa. Why wouldn't they obey Simon Ekpa? They have to obey Simon Ekpa because Simon Ekpa is the one that decides how you people will dance now, henceforth. It is Simon Ekpa that decides how you will all dance and the steps you will be dancing and what you will speak next, how you will speak. It is Simon Ekpa that will decide it for you. Before I go to Akpabio's message, let me play this other video for people to see. Still in this same Senate, when they hear anything about let us seek a solution, ravage us in Nigeria, they will run and scatter the place. Look at them. Here they are.
I don't know who moved a motion said on the floor asking for division. There wasn't any motion taken like that. There wasn't. There wasn't. I said there wasn't any motion on that, and I insist. Please, you see, if he has, and you can go and take the clip again. I said nobody emotion on the floor here yesterday for division. So you are trying to mislead the house, and don't mislead the house. You are a leader. No. Please, you do not have the floor. Control yourself. Control yourself. I said control yourself. There wasn't a motion on the. I said there wasn't a motion. And I insist there wasn't a motion for division 2. Well, I don't want you to repeat it again because that was the position. Boma, I want you to be guided. We have rules here. You do not have that power. I'm guiding you. Thank you. Well, I want to. I am not saying I'm not about the division. If the point reaches for that. Nobody, and you can go and take the clip again. I said nobody moved emotion on the floor here yesterday for division. So you are trying to mislead and don't mislead the house. You are a leader. No. I beg of you, Mr. Chairman. No, you are trying to mislead the house. Please, you do not have the floor. Control yourself. Control yourself. I said control yourself. I said there wasn't a motion. I don't know who moved a motion yesterday on law asking for division. There wasn't any motion taken like that. There wasn't. There wasn't. I said there wasn't any motion on that, and I insist there wasn't any motion like that. No. Please, you see, if he has nobody, and you can go and take the clip. I said nobody moved a motion on the floor here yesterday for division. So you are trying to mislead the house and don't mislead the house. You are a leader. No. I beg of you, Mr. Chairman. No, you are trying to mislead the house. Please, you do not have the floor. Control yourself. I said there wasn't a motion, and I insist there wasn't a motion for division 2. Well, I don't want to repeat it again because that was the position. He is saying that, Boma, I want you to be guided. We have our rules. You do not have that. Thank you. Well, I am not saying I'm not about the division. The point flow here is for division. So you are trying to mislead the house and don't mislead the house. Control yourself. Control yourself. I said control yourself. There wasn't a motion. I said there wasn't a motion, and I insist there wasn't a motion for division. Two. I don't know who moved a motion this on floor asking for division. There wasn't any motion taken like that. There wasn't. There wasn't any motion on that, and I insist. No. No, you see, if he has, no, we can go and take the clip again. Nobody moved motion on the floor here yesterday for division. So you are trying to mislead the house and don't mislead. You are illegal. No. I beg of you. Mr. Chairman. No. You are trying to mislead the house. Please do not have the flow. Control yourself. Control it. I said there wasn't a motion, and I insist there wasn't a motion for division. Two. Well, I don't want you to be the dead because that's what position. He is saying that Boma, I want you to be
Mr. President, consider this order that if the activities of Simon Ekpa, who is issuing the legal sit-at-home order, is not checked, he may succeed in corrupting the minds of Nigerian youths. Accordingly, the Senate resolved to condemn the sit-at-home in totality, as well as the nefarious activities of Simon Ekpa, who is the gang leader.
Point of order, the leader of the Senate.
Mr. President, the Senate is worried that if the activities of Simon Ekpa, who is issuing the illegal sit-at-home order, is not checked, he may succeed in corrupting the minds of Nigerian youths and turning them against the government of Nigeria. Accordingly, the Senate resolved to condemn the sit-at-home in totality, as well as the nefarious activities of Simon Ekpa, who is the gang leader.
Point of order, the leader of the Senate.
Mr. President, the Senate is worried that if the activities of Simon Ekpa, who is issuing the illegal sit-at-home order, is not checked, he may succeed in corrupting the minds of Nigerian youths and turning them against the government of Nigeria. Accordingly, the Senate resolved to condemn the sit-at-home in totality, as well as the nefarious activities of Simon Ekpa, who is the gang leader.
Point of order, the leader of the Senate.
Mr. President, the Senate is worried that if the activities of Simon Ekpa, who is issuing the illegal sit-at-home order, is not checked, he may succeed in corrupting the minds of Nigerian youths and turning them against the government of Nigeria. Accordingly, the Senate resolved to condemn the sit-at-home in totality, as well as the nefarious activities of Simon Ekpa, who is the gang leader.
Point of order, the leader of the Senate.
Mr. President, the Senate is worried that if the activities of Simon Ekpa, who is issuing the illegal sit-at-home order, is not checked, he may succeed in corrupting the minds of Nigerian youths and turning them against the government of Nigeria. Accordingly, the Senate resolved to condemn the sit-at-home in totality, as well as the nefarious activities of Simon Ekpa, who is the gang leader.
Point of order, the leader of the Senate.
Mr. President, the Senate is worried that if the activities of Simon Ekpa, who is issuing the illegal sit-at-home order, is not checked, he may succeed in corrupting the minds of Nigerian youths and turning them against the government of Nigeria. Accordingly, the Senate resolved to condemn the sit-at-home in totality, as well as the nefarious activities of Simon Ekpa, who is the gang leader.
Point of order, the leader of the Senate.
Mr. President, the Senate is worried that if the activities of Simon Ekpa, who is issuing the illegal sit-at-home order, is not checked, he may succeed in corrupting the minds of Nigerian youths and turning them against the government of Nigeria. Accordingly, the Senate resolved to condemn the sit-at-home in totality, as well as the nefarious activities of Simon Ekpa, who is the gang leader.
Point of order, the leader of the Senate.
Mr. President, the Senate is worried that if the activities of Simon Ekpa, who is issuing the illegal sit-at-home order, is not checked, he may succeed in corrupting the minds of Nigerian youths and turning them against the government of Nigeria. Accordingly, the Senate resolved to condemn the sit-at-home in totality, as well as the nefarious activities of Simon Ekpa, who is the gang leader.
Point of order, the leader of the Senate.
Mr. President, the Senate is worried that if the activities of Simon Ekpa, who is issuing the illegal sit-at-home order, is not checked, he may succeed in corrupting the minds of Nigerian youths and turning them against the government.
You know, you see, I don't know who moved a motion yesterday on floor asking for division. There wasn't
condemn the sit-at-home
any motion taken like that.
In totality, as well as the nefarious activities of Simon Ekpa, who is the gang leader.
There wasn't any motion on that. I insist there was any.
Point of order, the leader.
No.
Mr. President, the Senate is worried that if the activities of Simon Ekpa, who is issuing the illegal sit-at-home order, is not checked, he may succeed in corrupting the minds of Nigerian youths and turning them against
nobody can even take the clipping.
Accordingly, the Senate resolved to condemn the sit-at-home.
Control yourself. Control yourself. I said that wasn't a motion, and I insist wasn't a motion for division. 2. Well, I don't want you to repeat it again because he is saying that Boma, I want you to be guided. We have our rules here. You don't have that power. I'm guiding you. Thank you. Well, I don't know who moved a motion yesterday on the floor asking for division. There wasn't any motion taken like that. There wasn't. There wasn't. That, and I insist there wasn't any motion like that. No. Please, you see, if he has nobody, and he can go and take the clip again. I say nobody move a motion on the floor here yesterday. So you are trying to mislead the House, and don't mislead the House. You are a leader. No. I beg of you,
Mr. Chairman.
No, you are trying to mislead the House. Please, you do not have the floor. Please, control yourself. Control yourself. I said control yourself. There wasn't a motion. I said there wasn't a motion, and I insist there wasn't a motion for division. 2. I don't want you to again because that wasn't the position. He is saying that Boma, I want to be guided. We have our rules here. You do not have that power. I'm guiding you. Thank you. Well, I want to. I am not saying I'm not about the division. If the point reaches for that,
order. You call somebody madman. Point of order. You call somebody madman.
We are meant to understand that the senator that threatened to kill the cab driver that came to deliver his food and beat him up and threatened to disappear him and nothing will happen and Nigeria will not do anything. The Nigerian terrorist government fined him 500,000 naira. 500,000 naira. Then, yet, we don't even know if the court had to pay any damages. If they paid any damages to the driver that was assaulted. But you see, one Nigeria now are asking for 10 million naira from poor children, minors, not adults. These are minors of under 12 that heated the streets to cry of hunger, they need food. Their parents have been slaughtered and massacred. So this is the Nigeria that some of you are proud of, calling yourselves Nigerians. May Nigeria happen to you in full scale. And may you continue to shout, Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa, while Nigeria happens to you on a daily basis. He say, they should release these children. Oh. That is why every Biafran in the media, you have to push this message. Let it go far and wide. Let it float the media so that everyone will see. The entire world will see the crime against humanity meted upon minors of underage by Tinubu terrorist government. I salute all of you as we continue. We shall be back again. Keep on doing what you know how to do best. It's all about Biafra. Support the Biafran government. Tomorrow is a mega fundraising. Being Saturday, please be part and parcel of the fundraising and contribute your quota. Remember to do your ID card if you have not. Also, your ticket for the convention if you have not. The Biafran coin is there. You can use it to trade and stake and then make money, buy something every day, do everything you want to do. And then you will as well be making gains by investing in the Biafran coin. A lot and a lot. The Biafran ID card, the Prime Minister unveiled the front and back page 3 days ago. And since then, the media has been a cock with the Biafran government ID card, Biafran government ID card, Biafran government ID card. We want the fire to continue. So please, let the fire continue to burn while Biafra is restored. What others could not do in 15 years is what Simon Ekpa, that they are shouting his name, has done within just 2 years. Some of these projects, it makes them to come to limelight within 2 months or 3 months or 4 months or 5 months. So if you don't have any reason to support Biafra, at least check the differences of what he has brought to the table just within 3 years, compared to other people that have been in this Biafra freedom and agitation for over 15 years, and they had nothing to offer. So you should know that the template is using is working, and we have a pathway. I salute all of you. From me, from here, I see you later on. They will from here, my people.
Point of order, the leader of the Senate.
Mr. President, the Senate is worried that if the activities of Simon Ekpa, who is issuing the illegal sit-at-home order, is not checked, he may succeed in corrupting the minds of Nigerian youths and turning them against the government of Nigeria. Accordingly, the Senate resolved to condemn the sit-at-home in totality, as well as the nefarious activities of Simon Ekpa, who is the gang leader.
Point of order, the leader of the Senate.
Mr. President, the Senate is worried that if the activities of Simon Ekpa, who is issuing the illegal sit-at-home order, is not checked, he may succeed in corrupting the minds of Nigerian youths and turning them against the government of Nigeria. Accordingly, the Senate resolved to condemn the sit-at-home in totality, as well as the nefarious activities of Simon Ekpa,